pose a question to start this off. What do you really want in life? I mean, really want, in the core of your being. Chances are, unless you want to renounce this worldly life and go live a peaceful life of meditation in the mountains, you're probably going to need other people, support of other people, inspiring other people. It's going to take some help. Am I right? If you agree with me, say yes. If you don't, say no. But this is a vocal, participatory.
Yes.
Yes. It's going to take other people. So it's important then to remember that there are strategies of making that happen, right? What are some of the ways that you can get other people on board with what you want in life? Well, you could prove that you're right. You could go find some research and, make your case that way. Maybe you could go get some legislation done and make it the law, and then you get your way that way. Or you could use the most powerful method in history of humans, the power of the story. Think about it, though. How many laws were created because some event happened, some story took place? How many billions of dollars have we all spent on books, movies, etc., because we love stories? As we're kids, what do we enjoy the most? Being told stories. Stories are how we grew as a species, as a social species. Stories are critical to our survival. And there are two types of stories. There's the stories we tell ourselves, and then there's the stories that we share with others or don't share with others. So why does your story matter? I know some of you are probably thinking, come on, really, Karthik? I don't have a story that counts. Not yet, but perhaps in the future when I'm a doctor. Right now I don't have the credentials, I don't have the experience, I don't have the money, I'm not successful enough. Who's going to listen to me, right? Well, that is self-talk. So I thought, why don't we do an exercise together and let's explore the self-talk of an unidentified poet. Shall we?
Yes.
Yes.
There we go. Where can I live in harmony? It tortures me, my destiny. I had sweet dreams of being great, now I want to incinerate. What is this waste within my soul? It leaves me lost without a hope. It tears my will weak every day, I just want it to go away. When will beauty my dead eyes see? Or should I care, just let me be? It sinks its teeth into my heart, leaves me rotting in the dark. What is this crap within my soul? It leaves me lost without a hope. Rotten power procured my mind, it leaves me a worthless shit behind. The goddess tempts my soul no more, the demon dances for I can't adore. Trust a mirage, a goddamn farce, who gives anymore? I have no heart. What is this shit within my soul? It leaves me lost without a hope. I've got nothing left to give. I have lost the will to live. This person doesn't sound like he's going to make it to next week, let alone inspire any confidence in somebody else, get the things he wants out of life. Is that the type of self-talk that's going to get anything done? No. But I do have another question. Can self-talk change a little if we work on it?
Yes. Yes.
Can it work, or can it change a lot?
Yes.
Or can it change completely?
Yes.
That was me back in 2011, or 2010, 2001. That was the beginning of 5 years of intense depression. And it stuck with me to some degree as the years went on. And then came 2011. 2011, that's what I looked like. But I was a working professional in New York City. I was making 6 figures. But personal life, not so good. And physically, I was 250 pounds. There was nothing about that life that I liked. But from the outside, it looked like I had it all. The self-talk had been going on for those 10 years, from the poem to that moment. But in that moment, in 2011, I said, I can't do this anymore. I can't live this way because it's not helping me get to where I want to be. I decided that I had to just eliminate my story. I had to eliminate the things that were holding me back. I had to decide that I'm just going to let go of the person that I think I'm supposed to be and just embrace the person that I am. Researcher Brené Brown put it beautifully. She's the author of The Gifts of Imperfection, and she has a TED Talk on vulnerability that's incredible. You should definitely watch it. She says, owning our story can be hard, but not nearly as difficult as spending our lives running from it. Embracing our vulnerabilities is risky, but not nearly as dangerous as giving up on love and belonging and joy, the experiences that make us the most vulnerable. Only when we are brave enough to explore the darkness will we discover the infinite power of our light. That's powerful, and it's entirely true. The story we tell ourselves dictates who we become. Well, as the years since 2011 rolled on, I quit my job on Wall Street. I pursued the career that I always wanted to. I proceeded to lose 100 pounds with a raw food plant-based diet, and I fell in love. Life is pretty good, but there's more to it. See, that was the story within myself, and I decided to share that with the world. And then one day, I posted this, April 1st, 2015, a nice little before and after picture. That was the anniversary of the day that I decided to make that change. 100 pounds later, all of those changes, some 100+ people read my post and liked it. And one person decided it was inspiring enough that he shared it on his own timeline. Very fortuitous, for later that night, I received a Facebook message from somebody that I don't know. Karthik, I want to meet you in person. You just saved my life and also changed it without knowing it. Thank you. Please keep this between us and please text me. He gave me his phone number. I was surprised, shocked in that moment. See, I had always felt that if I share my experience, maybe it can benefit somebody. I didn't think it could have this kind of an impact. So quickly I texted him back, and on his phone, and he sent me this. He said, thank you for your amazing words, and thank you for the courage, and thank you for the foresight that everything is going to be better. I'm glad I opened up Facebook after praying for help, and glad that your message was the first to pop up. I'm actually going to get dressed and go to the gym and start tonight. You never know when what you're going to share will help somebody. You never know, and it took that moment for me to realize how true that statement was. Now the question is, what do you really want? Remember, it's going to take other people. It's going to take other people for you to really get to where you want to be. We live in a world where our conversations are fleeting. We live in a world where we hear voices shouting at us, this is right, that is wrong, this has to change, this is not the way it should be. How many people actually listen through all that noise? There is no silence in which to listen. The people who do listen, what do they listen to? They listen to people that they can connect with. They listen to people who have gone through experiences that they have. That's where our power is. Your story is unique. There's nobody that has lived the life that you have lived. There is nobody that has had the experiences that you've had and come out the way that you are. And there's somebody out there, just like the person who read my Facebook post, who will benefit from you sharing your story as well. So I challenge you. Constantina, we want to know what it's like to grow up in a Greek family in the Midwest. Do you want to know what it's like?
Yes.
Aaron, we want to know what it's like to be diagnosed with cancer and beat it at age 31. Do you guys want to know what it's like?
Yes.
Paula, we want to know what it's like to live with your disability. Do you want to know what it's like?
Yep.
Yes.
Each and every one of you has a story like that. Each and every one of you has a story that if you embrace, if you release the story that you're telling yourself, that nobody wants to hear it. Yes, somebody does want to hear it. Somebody needs to hear it. If you embrace your vulnerability, that yes, it takes a chance to put myself out there, but maybe, just maybe, it'll save somebody's life. If you embrace that, we can make the world a better place. Your message is critical. Your message is meaningful. Your message is important equally. Your message is important infinitely.